long braided hair, a thick white beard, and an unmistakable free-spirited style. This is Willie Nelson, the legendary country music icon of Hollywood. Even at 91, he continues to astonish the world, shattering Billboard records with his latest album. With a career spanning over half a century, Nelson has amassed a $25 million fortune and leads a remarkably indulgent life. 4 wives, 8 children, a thriving legal marijuana empire, and a collection of luxurious real estate properties. The secret behind Willie Nelson's extravagant, pleasure-filled lifestyle will be unveiled in today's video. Willie Nelson's turbulent childhood, marked by hardship and resilience. Born on April 29, 1933, in the small town of Abbott, Texas, Willie Nelson entered a world of struggle during the Great Depression. His early life was shaped by instability. His parents separated when he was still a child. His mother left the family, and his father soon remarried, leaving Willie and his older sister, Bobby, to be raised by their grandparents. Deeply religious and passionate about music, his grandparents nurtured Willie's love for melody. They encouraged him to sing hymns at their local church, sparking his lifelong connection to music. At just 6 years old, Willie received his first guitar and taught himself to play by carefully listening to songs on the radio. His musical talent blossomed early. He even composed his first song as a young boy. As a teenager, he took on various jobs, from picking cotton to working as a gas station attendant and a waiter. In an effort to serve his country, he enlisted in the United States Air Force but was discharged after only a few months due to health issues. After finishing high school, Willie Nelson enrolled at Baylor University to study agricultural economics. However, after just 2 years, he decided to drop out and dedicate himself entirely to music. During this period, he worked various jobs as a DJ at local radio stations, where he became immersed in country music and built connections with other artists. Nelson's early life was marked by struggles and hardships, but those challenges ultimately shaped him into the artist he would become, a gifted, tenacious musician with a distinctive style. From a struggling teenager to an American music legend with a $25 million fortune, Nelson's songwriting talent surfaced early on. In 1959, he wrote Family Bible and sold it to another artist for just $50. The song became a hit, prompting him to sell the rights to several other compositions to earn money. In 1960, Nelson moved to Nashville and became a songwriter for Pamper Music. His compositions, such as Crazy, made famous by Patsy Cline, and Nightlife, gained widespread attention. Crazy, 1961, in particular became one of the most successful country hits of all time, generating millions in sales. However, despite his growing reputation as a songwriter, Nelson's early earnings were modest and not enough to establish him as a major recording artist. Nelson's career took a defining turn when he returned to Texas. In the early 1970s, he moved back and became a leading figure in the outlaw country movement, a rebellious subgenre that challenged Nashville's conventions. His breakthrough came with Red-Headed Stranger, 1975, which featured the hit Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. The song won Nelson his first Grammy, and the album sold over 2 million copies in the US, securing a strong spot on the Billboard charts. Following this, Nelson continued to dominate with a string of successful albums. Stardust, 1978, became a career pinnacle, selling over 5 million copies. His 1982 hit Always on My Mind earned another Grammy and surpassed 2 million sales. In 1984, his duet with Julio Iglesias, To All the Girls I've Loved Before, became an international sensation, generating millions in revenue within a year. Around this time, Nelson also co-founded The Highwaymen alongside Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, and Waylon Jennings. Their debut album, featuring the title track Highwayman, earned widespread acclaim and cemented their legendary status in country music. Here's your rewritten paragraph with the same word, count, polished for engagement and clarity. At his peak, Willie Nelson commanded performance fees ranging from $500,000 to $1 million per show, depending on the venue and audience size. Even in recent years, despite his advancing age, he has continued to earn around $200,000 per performance. Nelson's album sales have surpassed 45 million copies, with an astonishing catalog of over 350 albums. In March 2023, at the remarkable age of 90, he released I Don't Know a Thing About Love, That same year, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Widely regarded as the most celebrated country music artist, Nelson has earned an impressive array of accolades, including 12 Grammy Awards and 10 CMA Awards, most notably Artist of the Year in 1979, along with 7 American Music Awards, reflecting his global appeal. In recognition of his legendary status, Nelson was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 1993, cementing his place among country icons. He received the prestigious Kennedy Center Honors in 1998 for his cultural contributions, and in 2015 was awarded the esteemed Gershwin Prize for Popular Song, one of the highest distinctions for a musician. Not confined to music, Nelson has appeared in over 30 films and authored books, cementing his status as an American cultural icon. A passionate advocate for marijuana legalization, he launched his own cannabis brand, Willie's Reserve, which generates millions in annual revenue. However, despite its legality in certain parts of the U.S., the brand has also landed Nelson in legal trouble over the years. At 91, Willie Nelson remains not just a musical legend, but a symbol of resilience and boundless creativity. With an estimated net worth of $25 million, his fortune reflects a remarkable career that has thrived for more than 6 decades. Nelson owns some of the most expensive real estate in America. His longtime residence in Spicewood, Texas, is currently valued at $3.9 million. This home stands out with its elegant design, nestled on a vast piece of land surrounded by breathtaking natural scenery. Beyond its modern architecture, the house boasts luxurious amenities and expansive living areas, making it ideal for family gatherings. Its prime location in Spicewood further enhances its value each year, as the area is renowned for its fresh air and deep connection to nature. Just 10 minutes from his Texas home, Nelson also owns a renowned golf club known as the Pedernales Country Club, which is celebrated for its stunning landscape. The Pedernales Country Club features an 18-hole golf course meticulously designed to challenge golfers of all skill levels. The course is characterized by rolling hills, natural obstacles, and spectacular views of lush, green fields alongside the Pedernales River. In 1983, Willie Nelson purchased a home in Maui, Hawaii for $450,000. Set on a spacious plot of land, this property has since become one of his most valuable assets. Built in a traditional Hawaiian architectural style, it blends a cozy yet refined living space with Maui's breathtaking natural beauty. At the time of purchase, $450,000 was considered a reasonable price for Hawaiian real estate. However, with the booming property market and the rising value of land in Hawaii, the home's worth has soared into the millions. A devoted nature and animal lover, Nelson owns a sprawling Texas estate known as Lucky Ranch. Spanning 600 acres and valued at $15 million, Lucky Ranch serves as a sanctuary for over 70 rescued horses saved from slaughterhouses. These horses roam freely across the vast land, enjoying a safe and natural habitat. Beyond being a haven for animals, the ranch offers Willie Nelson a retreat to embrace Texas's serene beauty. It's where he unwinds, hosts intimate musical gatherings, and actively supports animal welfare initiatives. Unlike many Hollywood celebrities who flaunt luxury sports cars, Nelson takes pride in his legendary tour bus collection, an iconic representation of country music's free-spirited essence. His most cherished vehicle is Me and Paul. Among Nelson's most recognized buses is the 1983 Silver Eagle, fondly nicknamed Me and Paul. This tour bus was his home on the road for years, a place where he wrote songs, relaxed, and embraced the nomadic lifestyle. Custom built to reflect his independent spirit, Me and Paul became an enduring symbol of Nelson's journey, blending music, freedom, and adventure. Next up is Bio Willie, Willie Nelson's eco-friendly tour bus. Bio Willie is the second well-known bus owned by Nelson, named after the biodiesel fuel he developed to promote sustainability. This bus runs on biodiesel, significantly reducing its environmental footprint. It stands as a symbol of Nelson's dedication to green energy and conservation. Inside, the bus offers a cozy yet spacious setup, featuring living areas, bedrooms, a kitchenette, and other modern comforts. Beyond using biodiesel, it was also built with energy efficiency and lower emissions in mind. Another of Nelson's cherished buses is the Honeysuckle Rose. The honeysuckle rose is among Nelson's most famous buses, named after his iconic album and song of the same name, one of the defining moments of his career. Like his other tour buses, the Honeysuckle Rose boasted a luxurious interior, complete with leather seating, inviting communal spaces, private quarters, and top-tier entertainment options. Willie Nelson's tour buses have become legendary in country music, reflecting his nomadic lifestyle and signature outlaw spirit. These rolling landmarks carried Nelson and his band across America for decades, turning the road into a stage. Beyond his unmistakable voice and enduring songs, Nelson is also a passionate advocate for marijuana legalization, a cause that inspired him to launch his own cannabis brand, Willie's Reserve Cannabis brand. Willie Nelson is an artist who has long been a vocal advocate for marijuana legalization across the United States. He believes that legalizing cannabis would not only provide significant economic benefits, but also help reduce social issues related to criminal prosecution. For Nelson, marijuana is more than just an industry. It's a key part of his lifestyle. He has even openly stated, "I love marijuana." In 2015, Willie Nelson launched his own cannabis brand, Willie's Reserve, which has grown into one of the most recognized premium cannabis brands in the U.S. As a staunch supporter of legalization, Nelson believes marijuana offers numerous medical benefits and should be accessible legally and safely. Willie's Reserve features a diverse range of high-quality cannabis products that are carefully cultivated and processed. The brand's offerings include essential oils, edibles, and wellness items such as skincare and massage oils. Currently, Willie's Reserve operates in multiple states where cannabis use and sales have been legalized. Its products can be found in licensed dispensaries across states like Colorado, Washington, and California. Beyond his business ventures, Willie Nelson is best known as a legendary country singer with a free-spirited, nomadic lifestyle. His personal life, particularly his romantic relationships, has also been a frequent topic of media attention. Willie Nelson's free-spirited lifestyle includes 4 marriages and an affair. Willie Nelson maintains a packed schedule filled with long tours, spending much of his time on the luxury buses he owns. This nomadic way of life is central to Nelson's identity, as he views traveling and performing as both a passion and a way to stay connected with his fans. Known for fostering a warm, communal atmosphere among his tour crew, Nelson enjoys making every stop feel like home. Beyond his grand performances on major stages, he also hosts intimate, impromptu shows aboard his tour bus, famously dubbed the Willie Nelson Bus. These exclusive performances create an up-close and personal experience for fans, embodying the carefree, open-hearted essence of Nelson's lifestyle. Willie is recognized for his humble and down-to-earth nature. He actively avoids extravagant events, choosing instead to lead a simple and authentic life. Dressed in his signature jeans, a casual shirt, and a trademark headband, Nelson embraces a rugged country aesthetic that remains unaffected by social expectations or fleeting fashion trends. Throughout his life, Willie Nelson has experienced multiple marriages and relationships. He has walked down the aisle 4 times and is the proud father of 8 children. Known for his deep affection and warmth, he never hesitates to express love openly, cherishing the special moments he shares with the women in his life. Few people are aware that Willie Nelson once fathered a child from an affair while still enjoying a happy marriage with his second wife. His current wife, Annie D'Angelo, is the 4th woman he has married. She's been by his side for years and is regarded as the most stabilizing presence in his life. Together, they share 2 sons, and their enduring bond stands out in contrast to Willie's history of turbulent relationships. Nelson is well known for his fondness for cigarettes and his deep appreciation for marijuana, which he sees as a fundamental part of his personal freedom. A longtime advocate for legalization, he even launched his own cannabis brand, Willie's Reserve. Beyond music, Nelson is a passionate environmentalist, actively supporting reforestation efforts and the sustainable use of natural resources. His compassion extends to animal rescue, particularly saving horses from slaughterhouses, an effort that aligns with his deep-rooted philosophy of protecting and caring for animals. Nelson also consistently leverages his voice and influence to champion social causes, participating in numerous campaigns aimed at improving the lives of vulnerable communities. Willie has been a vocal advocate against racism, particularly in the wake of violent incidents involving law enforcement and the Black community. Beyond his music career, Willie Nelson is deeply involved in philanthropy, frequently organizing events and concerts not just for entertainment but to support meaningful social causes. One of his most notable efforts is Willie's Picnic, an annual music festival dedicated to raising funds for charity. Nelson's lifestyle embodied freedom, generosity, and a profound connection to nature, music, and family. He rejected societal constraints, constantly seeking truth and liberation in every aspect of life. His simplicity, love for the outdoors, unwavering passion for music, and strong humanitarian values cemented his legacy as a music icon. Yet, his carefree and unconventional way of living also brought him significant challenges. Nelson found himself financially ruined when confronted with overwhelming debt and tax issues. One of the most infamous scandals in Willie Nelson's life was his clash with the IRS in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Accused of failing to pay taxes, he was slapped with a staggering $32 million debt. This financial disaster was largely due to mismanagement and the complexities of his tax filings. In an effort to settle his debts, Nelson released a unique album in 1992 titled The IRS Tapes, Who'll Buy My Memories. The album generated enough revenue to cover most of what he owed and played a crucial role in rehabilitating his image within the music industry. However, the ordeal left an undeniable mark on his legacy. Willie Nelson has long been a vocal advocate for marijuana legalization, even launching his own cannabis brand, Willie's Reserve. However, his dedication to the cause has not shielded him from legal troubles related to marijuana possession. While marijuana is now legal in many U.S. states, there are still regions where its possession and use remain prohibited. Nelson has faced multiple arrests over the years due to these restrictions. In 1994, authorities detained him at Louisville, Kentucky's airport after discovering approximately 1.5 kilograms of marijuana in his possession. Although he was charged, the case was ultimately resolved without severe consequences. Again, in 2010, Nelson was arrested at a Texas gas station when police found around 6 ounces, 170 grams of marijuana in his vehicle. This incident thrust him back into the media spotlight, but he remained unwavering in his stance. He continued to publicly champion the cause, reaffirming his commitment to marijuana legalization. Despite multiple arrests, Nelson has never wavered in his advocacy. He once defiantly stated, "They arrested me for marijuana, but I can't stop loving it," underscoring his lifelong fight for cannabis rights. Throughout his life, Nelson's love affairs and 4 marriages often captured public attention. Willie first tied the knot with Martha Matthews in 1952, but their marriage was short-lived, ending in 1962. A year later, in 1963, he wed country singer Shirley Cauley. However, their union dissolved in 1971 when Shirley discovered Willie had been unfaithful and fathered a daughter with Connie Kupke. That same year, Willie married Connie, but their relationship, born from an affair, ultimately failed, leading to their divorce in 1988. In 1991, he exchanged vows with Annie D'Angelo, his current wife. Together, they have 2 sons, and their marriage has endured, making it Nelson's longest-lasting union. Before his first marriage, Willie learned he had a daughter with an old friend. In his memoir, Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die, Musings from the Road, Nelson revealed that in 2012, he discovered he had a daughter with Mary Haney, a close friend he had lost touch with for decades. To his surprise, he learned that his first daughter, Renee, was born in 1953. Today, his bond with his children remains strong. Despite his legendary status in the music world, Willie was far from an ideal husband. Infidelity and extramarital affairs marked his relationships, largely due to his free-spirited and unconventional lifestyle. Willie Nelson is not just a music industry legend, his impact extends across culture, society, and even politics. Recognized as one of the most influential figures in American music history, Willie has shaped the country music landscape for over 6 decades, infusing it with greater diversity. He revolutionized the genre by blending folk, blues, and jazz into his unique sound, creating a deeply personal and authentic style. His creativity and unrestrained artistry have captivated millions of fans and inspired generations of musicians within and beyond country music. As one of the first artists to merge country with pop, rock, and blues, Willie Nelson broke barriers, expanding his influence and introducing country music to a global audience. Willie Nelson was more than just an artist, he was a dedicated social activist, particularly in matters of personal freedom and workers' rights. As one of the earliest celebrities to publicly advocate for the legalization of marijuana in the United States, Willie not only embraced its use, but also actively engaged in political campaigns to push for its decriminalization. His cannabis brand, Willie's Reserve, became a major platform for promoting the cause. A staunch defender of workers and impoverished communities, Willie played a crucial role in fundraising efforts and organized benefit concerts to aid those in need. He was a relentless opponent of social injustice, using his influence to fight for fair treatment and support for vulnerable groups. Willie Nelson's philanthropic and social contributions are extensive. He founded Farm Aid in 1985, an organization dedicated to helping farmers and their families survive economic hardship. The initiative aimed to protect family-owned farms from corporate takeovers and harmful policies, hosting large-scale benefit concerts to generate funds. Decades later, Farm Aid remains a powerful movement, with Willie Nelson continuing to serve as one of its founding leaders. Beyond his work for farmers, Willie was deeply involved in charitable giving. He donated money to various organizations supporting orphans, low-income families, and marginalized communities. Additionally, he contributed both time and financial resources to hospitals and medical institutions, ensuring healthcare access for underserved populations. Willie Nelson is more than just a musical legend. He's a symbol of freedom, individuality, and the pursuit of an unfettered life. With his easygoing, rebellious nature and disregard for conventional norms, Nelson became an icon for those who valued personal liberty and self-expression. A defining figure of the counterculture movement in the 1960s and 1970s, he embraced a nomadic lifestyle, traveling in his iconic tour bus, embodying a spirit of openness and independence. Nelson built a lasting legacy that continues to resonate with generations of fans. His signature guitar, long braids, and unrestrained style became emblematic of a movement that championed breaking societal constraints. He proved that an artist could live authentically, defy expectations, and still earn admiration and respect. Countless young musicians in country, rock, and folk music look to Willie Nelson as a guiding influence. He is not just a musical pioneer, but a testament to the power of independence and artistic integrity. Nelson, now 91, remains deeply committed to his artistry despite facing health challenges. Even at 90, he continued working on musical projects. In 2023, the legendary Tireless Old Man released a heartfelt album titled I Don't Know a Thing About Love, featuring a collection of beautifully crafted love songs written and performed by him. Willie Nelson remains an active force in the music industry, organizing and performing at major events like the Outlaw Music Festival, a celebrated festival he founded years ago that unites renowned artists and fuels the spirit of country music. In 2024, age-related health issues forced him to step back. He had to cancel several appearances at the Outlaw Music Festival to focus on rest and recovery. However, much to his fans' relief, he bounced back swiftly and returned to the stage. Now, as he navigates the realities of aging, Nelson has made a significant lifestyle change, giving up marijuana and tobacco. Recognizing the importance of his well-being, he is prioritizing his health more than ever. Willie Nelson, whose musical journey has spanned over 6 decades, stands as an enduring icon in country music and a significant force in shaping American culture. Through the highs and lows of his life, including numerous controversies, he has continued to earn admiration from the public. His profound contributions to music, coupled with his unwavering advocacy for social causes and human rights, have cemented his status as a legend, not just in the music industry, but in the broader scope of American cultural history. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to stay updated with our latest content as soon as it drops. All information in this video is sourced from multiple references, and we do not intend to defame or disrespect any individual or group. This serves as a disclaimer regarding the use of information presented in the video.